Schedule 1 lawsuit. Drug dealer simulator publisher launches an investigation against Schedule 1 creator Tyler TVGS. The game is supposedly violating the company's IP. So they're being sued? So the guy who made Schedule 1 is getting sued. Steam sensation Schedule 1 under investigation for infringement. Evidence on the investigation surfaced on their website, featuring a document entitled Movie Game CA, Decision to Commence Investigation into Creation of Schedule 1 for Claims Regarding the Issuer's IP. So let me get this. So this guy's getting sued. Drug Dealer Simulator is very similar to Schedule 1. Yeah, Astrobot's pretty similar to Mario, but you don't see, you know, fucking Nintendo suing Sony. And that's Nintendo. These people are worse than Nintendo. And so anyway, what will I think about this?
Infringement with Publisher Movie. Schedule 1 is now under investigation for potential IP infringement with Publisher Movie Games, claiming it copies core elements from Dealer Simulator 1 and 2. The investigation is reportedly focused on similarities in plot, mechanics, and UI, casting a legal shadow over what is one of the fastest growing indie games on Steam. Schedule...
Give me a minute. All right, just a sec. Just a sec. Let me see what's going on with this. This is upsetting me. Yeah. No, I'm gonna explain. Schedule 1 being sued, so nobody even knows about this happening. Damn, bro. Like I want to look at that. So nobody even knows about this. This like I'm like probably the first person that's talked about this at all, except for like this, bro. This random guy that literally looks like me from 10 years ago. I used to even have that shirt, and I used to have that much hair, and I would cover up the fact I'm balding because like exactly the way that he did. And I even have this. This is the same door I got over. That's actually, this is crazy to look at this guy. Who is this guy? And so, yeah, this stressing me out. And so I go and I look at this. Yeah, it's a little, it's a little too close, right? Look at this guy. Alternate dimension. Yeah. So basically, here's what's going on. Why is Schedule 1 close to Drug Dealer Simulator? Why is it? Let me explain. It's because they're using the same source material. This is like somebody making a game about growing a garden. And then, so you have a garden simulator, and then there's another game called Gardening Simulator. So Gardening Simulator goes and they like, oh, well, you have this mechanic of watering the plants. You have this mechanic of, you know, trimming the bushes. You have this mechanic of harvesting fruit. Oh, right, what a big surprise. How is this happening? And I'm going to tell you the reason why it's happening is because that's the way that the mechanics in this game work in real life. Like, how do you cook meth? There's probably a few ways to cook meth, but basically it's the same thing. How do you make weed? How do you package weed? Like, you put it in bags and you put it in jars and you sell the bags and you sell the jars. So it makes sense that these video games would be very similar because they're operating on similar principles. Also, how do people that are doing drugs and selling drugs, how do they advance? Well, at the beginning, they're selling individually, usually in high school, and then they go to college and they're probably selling a lot more. And then if they continue doing, you know, like selling drugs, they usually get a dealer to sell for them, or they work with a producer and then they transmit to other dealers. Like, there's a lot of different ways that you do this, right? And so the reason why Schedule 1 is the exact fucking same as Drug Dealer Simulator, it's because it's the same fucking source material. That's the reason why. It's common sense. And so, yes, obviously a game selling weed is going to have the same stuff with selling weed. They're following Nintendo's example. No, they're not. This is worse than Nintendo. I mentioned this to you in your stream yesterday. Yes. Bro, look at his name. Oh, God. So, yeah, no, I'm glad. And now we know. And so it's like a racing game. Yeah, it's like a racing game suing another racing game because they thought of the idea of changing the color of the tire wheels. Oh, you can put a spoiler on your car? Wait a minute. We can put a spoiler in our car. How? No, we can't. Like, there can't be two spoilers at the same time. What's going on with this? This is so stupid. It's dumb as a motherfucker, man. And so, yes, this is crazy. And I'm glad we got this one guy with 100. This is...
Yo, today I came across an article, and I just read the title while I was pooping.
This is the only guy who gives a f, man. This is the only guy who's keeping it real. He has 14 subscribers, 176 views.
Scrolling through Google, as one does, you know, and I just had to make a video about it. So let's.
This is crazy for me to see. This is really like, I'm getting, this is weird for me to see this. This is really weird for me to see this guy.
Just get right into it.
Yeah.
Schedule 1. Being investigated for IP copyright infringement claims.
Damn. So this is the only dude that knows about it at all. I'm gonna link y'all the video. I will. I'm gonna give this guy a like. I'll give him a like, man. Yeah, there's the video. Nostalgia? Yeah, it's a little nostalgia. Absolutely. Why does shit not work? And let me see, I go through it. But what's his handle? Yeah, there it is. New Amon animation on you. Oh, about the political thing? I saw that. But I think that he was not happy about it. But yeah, no, good for him, man. What an insane Schedule 1 cosplay. Dude. Bro. What an insane Schedule 1 cosplay, bro. Don't you ever stop. Damn. Damn, he even getting comments like I do. That's wild. You believe that? And so anyway, so what I think is going to happen with this is that they're not going to go anywhere with it. And if this game gets shut down, it's going to be like another Dark and Darker situation where, like, basically, even if Dark and Darker was in the right, Nexon was in the right, it doesn't matter because, like, people still wanted to play Dark and Darker. And at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure, let me check again, Dark. What do you call it? It's still on Steam, right? So they didn't even shut it down. All they did is make a bunch of people mad. So you got people playing this game. Like, this is a crazy motherfucking graph, man. Like, this is a big dick graph. Like, you look at this, it's got 400,000 people playing it last week. It's probably gonna have, it might even go higher than it did last week. Because what hour did it peak at? Oh, actually, you know what? No, it won't. It'll be a little bit less, but it'll be higher than it was on the weekend. And so, yeah, this is a crazy, crazy amount of people playing this. Now look at Drug Dealer Simulator's graph. Let me look at it. This is the first game. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. God. That's bad. No wonder they're mad. Yeah, I'd be pissed off too. I'd be trying to shut them down however you can. Like, they're getting made out to be fools with this shit. So yeah, so this guy went and he took your game. And he took your game, and then he made a better game that was more popular. First time? No, it's not the first time. Second time? No, it's not the second time either. Like, I'm pretty sure there's probably a couple other ones I could come up with and talk about too. You know, you've got, oh, here's another one. Third time, Battle Bit? Yeah, probably that too. And so, yeah, Deja Vu, exactly. And there's just too many of these. Yeah, Dungeon Born, I know, it just didn't work. Yasuke Simulator, well, to be fair, that one didn't really pop off. That was a meme. But I know what you're saying. Anyway, so this is so stupid. And if they get this game shut down, like, I'll tell you this, right? I mean, I totally support this game. Like, the fact that, like, one guy, with maybe the assistance of some other people, was able to create this product and create, like, a game that had hours and hours and hours worth of content in it, and then put that out on the market, I feel like that's absolutely incredible. And I think it deserves a tremendous amount of respect. I think it's amazing. This guy really went to work, man. It was amazing. Legendary indie game, truly indie? Yeah, it is. And so, yeah, I completely support him, and I think this is an outrageous fucking overreach. It's crazy that you would even think about this, right? Game of the year, exactly. You can't copyright a genre of game, right? So what's the end game here? Maybe they're just trying to, shut down the guy or have him give them some kind of concession.